beautiful nerds. Welcome to Drunk Banthas podcast, where we talk about sci-fi, fantasy, horror, and all the popular art that we love. Also, we do it drunk. I'm joined as always by my brother Bill. How you doing? Thumbs up from Billiam.
Like it looked like I froze. Hey, I don't want to tell y'all. I just wanted to tell y'all stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey. No, I'm joking.
There's nothing wrong with your computer screen.
Hey, shout out to y'all. What is that sound? Oh, hold on a second.
Is there sounds?
Yeah, it's like the other podcast playing in the background. I was like, what is going on?
The universe is folding in on itself.
I'm in here with somebody who just keeps talking every once in a while. It's weird.
Today we are talking about the last two episodes of Rick and Morty. Damn, I forgot to write it down. Episodes, is it 6 and 5 of Rick and Morty? Yes, it is indeed. Good guess, Alex.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I got it on YouTube.
These last two episodes were quite funny. Let's get
hilarious.
Let's get into episode 5. What did you think of this one?
You got to be careful saying those words in episode 5. Get into.
Get into. Yeah, this one starts out really, really weird and never really gets unweird. Jerry receives a fortune cookie that says he is destined to have sex with his mom. And
you're gonna fuck your mom, is what it said.
Yeah, it was pretty. It's pretty crazy. It's funny how much Panda Express keeps coming up on this show.
No, it's not. It's just advertising. That's how they get away with like not completely selling out. They just like incorporate real life things. They get money for all that.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like there should be some sort of clause that you can't make fun of Panda Express when you're.
No, they're not making fun of it. There's no clause.
But there was just another episode where like someone was like, they're in the intestines and they're like, "What's that smell?" And it's like, "You mean the Panda Express?" I'm kidding.
Right, but you think Panda Express cares about? That's what they paid for that.
Some corporations are like don't have sense of humor. Yeah, it's cool to see.
That's why they don't spend their money with. That's why they don't spend their money with Rick and Morty.
It's supposed to.
McDonald's don't give a fuck about that. They said we run out of Szechuan sauce all the time. God damn it!
Yeah, terrorize our fucking coworkers. We don't.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Our employees.
Yeah, they don't see them as coworkers at all.
So yeah, then upon noticing how circumstances seem to constantly be moving towards this weird fortune where Jerry is supposed to be having sex with his mom, Rick infiltrates the fortune cookie factory to investigate, and they uncover this huge, very weird, slightly sci-fi conspiracy where like this weird alien is just like some sort of interdimensional alien, or at least an alien with interdimensional innards, is pooping
controlling
out.
Reality.
Yeah,
with poop.
It's pretty crazy.
With its insides, with its inside parts. Listen, man. This episode showed me one thing and one thing only, especially from the beginning. Jerry's like freaking out. I don't want to fuck my mom. I don't want to fuck my mom. Oh, my mom. Why would it say that? And then Rick, though, if you notice, Rick is like, they're messing with him, pulling pranks on him and all that. Rick's in the background the whole time like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Rick, it was all shot within an hour of the day, apparently. Remember, we have an hour to go to the zoo. Oh, right. And like they did all that shit within 1 hour, just fucking with his ass. God damn, they was fucking with his ass hard.
Yeah, like fuck.
So, but like he it showed me that him and Jerry, Rick and Jerry, they're friends. They're friends, man.
He actually cares about it now. Which was like weirdly how
they get drunk together off camera. Like they're friends, dog. Like they're best friends. They're friends.
Yeah, weirdly they have formed a friendship, and I think that this episode just kind of solidifies that, if nothing else. especially just like the way that the episode ends. It literally ends up with them being like metaphysically
Nice to Jerry.
They are friends. Like they have to be, I guess, in this sense.
Oh no,
this, like,
they ended that
fortune.
friendship.
Oh yeah, I guess I guess
He slapped the shit out of him. He slapped the shit out of Jerry. Boy, he slapped Jerry. I swear to God, I don't care if I see somebody get slapped. It don't matter if it's a cartoon. It don't care. I don't care if it's a movie. I don't care if it's real life. I don't care if I see it in real life. I don't see if I see it in my presence. It's really hard not to laugh. Even if I know you and
funny.
you get
Funny's
slapped by
funny.
somebody. Come on, man. That shit's too funny for me not to laugh.
Funny is funny. That is comedy.
Don't get slapped around me. That's all I'm saying. Unless you're a girl, I'll slap the shit out of somebody. Unless that's a girl who slapped you, then I'm laughing. What you want me to do?
Check out our comedy podcast, Slap or to Not Slap, the conditions of slapping in comedy, semicolon. We do that every Sunday. But
Yeah, we do that every Sunday, and spoiler alert, you will get slapped. You will get knocked the fuck out. Motherfucker slapping these comedians, I swear to God. This ain't no Chris Rock over here, goddammit. We beat the shit out your ass over here, goddammit.
But yeah,
Please like and subscribe. Please take this time to like and subscribe. I mean, take your time. There's a bell. Hit the notification bell. Or don't hit that motherfucker. I don't know. Hit both of them motherfuckers. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm talking about. Yeah, like I liked this connection between Jerry and Rick, and like the weirdness of that alien was like felt specific, like felt very Futurama-y, like when they were explaining the logistics of like the fortune cookies. I was like, damn, somebody sat down and wrote this. That is crazy.
Yeah, when Rick started explaining how fortune and reality work, I was like, yeah, that was nerdy. Wow, that was really nerdy. And it was like, I was also thinking they get away with like just raw ass exposition. Like they're the only show on television that can literally just tell you word for word, explain to you what's going on in this show.
Right.
And nobody criticizes it ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, because you don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, even Jerry goes, do we know what's going on? We have no idea. We do know what's going on. Like, oh.
It was, I love the way that, like, they did all the writing for this one. And just felt very, very nerd. I've been watching a lot of Star Trek. They do a lot of times where they just have these diatribes of shit that makes sense but doesn't make sense to you, but you know it like makes sense in the world and like scientifically it probably lines up.
Oh, you just giving them credit. That's what you're doing. Like, it don't necessarily make a lot of Star Trek shit don't actually physically like scientifically make sense. They just be saying words that don't make sense sometimes on there for sure.
Yeah, they're definitely
especially
like
on Star
up.
Trek Discovery. Don't even get me started.
Oh yeah, Star Trek Discovery. I think that's also one of the reasons a lot of people don't like Discovery is because they kind of just make up shit. Where like at least all the stuff that they were making up in like Star Trek release, like based in like Latin based root words. It's like, well,
No.
if you were gonna make a word for this thing, it would at least
Discovery is they make that. I'm just saying they're not making up words. They're just using shit in the wrong way, and they do that on Star Trek in general. Like, but Discovery does it and explains every bit of it as if I need to know that. I don't need to know. Like, if my, excuse me, people, you guys is about to get very Bill in this motherfucker. Okay, if my dick gets hard, I don't need to know all of the science behind how my dick is getting hard. I just need to know that my dick is hard. Okay, like that's all I need to know. And you don't need to tell me. Well, if we raise the blood and we lower the we increase the pheromones and we do all this. Like, I don't need to know all this shit, man. Like, let's just get to the nitty gritty, man. I want to see some shit. Shoot them goddamn torpedoes. Yeah, exactly. I want to see a dick. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You just probably said like what a lot of girls have said to themselves, like in anticipation. Like I'm
sure a lot of girls have probably said that to us before.
You know what I'm saying? At some point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm, sure
I'm 36 years old. I'm sure some bitches said it to me. I mean, some girl. Excuse me.
Bye, subscribers.
Bye, subscribers.
But yeah, getting
a little
into
piece of me goes
6.
away every time one of you unsubscribes.
But yeah, speaking of episode, going into episode 6, we get the enlightened species of dinosaurs that show up on Earth. Turns out the dinosaurs were extinct, but not before like the dinosaurs on Earth went extinct, but not before a super evolved race made technology pretty much obsolete because it had gotten perfect, and they went to another world. What did you think of this episode and all this storyline?
Well, I don't think you described it right, because then they they always were the advanced beings, and then they went on their pilgrimage to go create more advanced, fix other problems around the universe, and then their advanced civilization died because a fucking meteor hit Earth.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. What did you think of all that?
I thought it was hilarious, but like the last one, I think this one is just like a very one-off. You know what I mean? Like the showrunner for the show said during the off season for this one, he said that we could probably make this show for 100 years because we don't need much to do it, and we can just keep creating these types of episodes, especially like these last two. We can just keep making these all, and nobody, and nothing changes. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing really changes about the actual show. You know what I mean? Like, it's like The Simpsons in that way, but it's different in The Simpsons. It's The Simpsons and Futurama had a baby, literally, and they created this show, Rick and Morty.
Yeah, they definitely have a lot of leeway being able to, have these plot-focused storylines that have an overarching, whatever. But they can also do one-off episodes like this one, where it's just like it's
Harmon's Circle, isn't it? Harmon's Circle.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I've meant to study Harmon's Circle, but I don't care enough. It's like I'm not about to implement this in my writing style, and I don't care enough about how he writes shows.
Oh, you should. I've read on it, watched on it. You kind of probably should. It's pretty fucking dope. It actually probably makes things super easy. Like he probably made writing as easy as you can make it. You know what I'm saying? They're like breaking it down on a diorama type thing.
Fair enough.
Just saying. It's a good watch on YouTube.
But I really like this episode. Yeah, I like it when they get
YouTube. Sorry, I feel like every time I say YouTube, it's a commercial. It's YouTube.
I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like it's kind of stereotypes exist for a reason. It's like we all watch, or cliches exist for a reason. It's like we watch YouTube. We talk about YouTube a lot because we watch YouTube a lot because everybody watches YouTube.
That's right.
But
that's America's real pastime.
Watching TV.
Watching YouTube. Fuck TV.
I would like when they get really philosophical like this, and like to talk about like the idea of science, or like there having to be a balance in the universe. Essentially, is like when you have a certain level of utopia where you get as good as it can get, there has to be something else in the universe that is like as bad as it can get, and like sort of the balance of just enjoying life. There has to be bad in life to enjoy the good. Stuff like that. I really liked how philosophical and
but you didn't like how Rick proved them all to be wrong as fuck. Because out of all that you just said, the whole point of the show was none of that shit matters at all. Like that's basically what the whole point of that was. Like as much as they went out and tried to do and fix and prevent all they did was actually cause way more terror across every single civilization that they created because they didn't even know they had a big boss.
Right. Yeah. No. Like that's definitely like
And before you finish your video game, you got to fight the who?
Big boss.
The big boss. That's goddamn right.
Yeah, and like Rick is definitely coming from a cynical place where, like, obviously being
it's called humanity.
Yeah, but he's he's a little bit more Rick than the average Rick. He's very like
he's the Rickest Rick, Alex.
Big, yeah, exactly. He's selflessness isn't like inherently bad, and being selfish isn't inherently bad. I think like the thing that the whole point of the whole episode, I think, was just balance. Is like you can't go to any extreme or one other extreme because like everything falls apart in that sense. There's balance in all things.
That's right. Everybody's gonna die. What's the name of the episode?
Oh yeah. What did he say? Everything. Everyone dies. Nothing matters. Come and watch TV. Or nothing matters. Everyone's gonna die. Come and watch TV.
Nothing matters. Everyone's gonna die. Can we just go watch TV?
Put that on the American flag.
Put that on America flags, baby. America.
Of course, we get going to get Keith David back as the president. Love that guy.
Hey, how's it going, Rick? Let me tell you, Rick. Let me tell you. Yeah, I love his voice, man. I can't do it. I got to put on about 130 pounds. Yeah. 135
like
pounds.
In your throat specifically.
Well, you need chest. You got to get titties. You got to get man titties to be able to talk like that. I ain't got no man titties.
Yeah, I was watching Thing the other day, which I think came out like 84, 85. What? That movie's amazing. Kurt Russell Thing?
Man,
which one are you talking
about? Why do you just say things as if that just because you say that's gonna be true? That'd be like if I said, no, I say I really like. I know if it's I know what I really like. I know no. You said that movie is amazing. You didn't say it right now. You say you always say. You didn't say it right now.
Terrible.
It is not good. It's objectively not a good movie. Now you might like the movie. Hell, I might like the movie.
Which one are you talking about?
Thing. I'm just saying. We can't sit here and say that's a good movie.
All right.
That's
a lot
just
of people.
That
one, like we may disagree on things. That one is considered like a classic.
It's fucking. There's so many fucking classics. Summer School is considered a classic. It's a terrible movie. It's not that I don't like the movie. See, this is where you be getting your shit confused. Just because I say a movie's terrible, don't mean that I don't like it.
But is very confusing.
No, because you refuse to be objective. Like objective. I have the objectivity in it. I am not sitting here gonna tell you that a movie is great when I know it's shitty just because I like it. If I like it, doesn't mean it's a great movie or it's a fantastic movie or it's even good movie. Just because I like it don't mean it's good. Just because you like it don't mean it's good. But I know when a movie is good, and I'm going to be objective and say that it's good. Even if I don't like the movie, I can say that the movie is... I'm saying even if I don't like a movie, I can say that the movie was good.
All right. I mean, I think I know a little bit about... Or whatever. What I was trying to say was that Keith David was in the Thing. like 40 years ago. And he's still had the same voice. It's kind of crazy that he's like still...
40 years ago, nigga. I'm 36. Goddamn...
It wasn't 40 years ago, goddammit.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly when that movie came out.
Came in like 87 or 89.
But yeah, I thanks. It's 87.
Not you. I'm talking to the YouTubers. I'm not talking to you. Where's your camera? I'm not talking to you.
But yeah, then it turns out that the dinosaurs, had like this evil creature that was manifested, I guess, in the universe of their goodness. Something bad was also wrought in the universe. And
for every good, there is evil. For every bad, there is good. The yin and the yang.
That was I really like the animation of it just being like this awful little creature. Just, just
Yeah, for as good as they were, you had to have something equally as ugly and crazy, right? That was your philosophical moment of this episode. You know,
yeah,
it was dressed up in that crazy ball of fire, spitting craziness out of his mouth. But that was the actual philosophical moment for like all the good that you try to do in the world. There's someone out there trying to fuck it up. Somebody once told me, you know, as long as there's somebody out here creating something in the world, there's somebody out here trying to destroy it.
That's true. I think Alfred from Batman said that.
No, it was a nigga from Birmingham that said that. From West Side, Ainsley.
But yeah,
his name was Tony. His name was Tony from Ainsley. Shout out to him.
Yeah, we do get some canonical stuff in this one. We get the portal guns fixed. What did you think of that?
Well, it was kind of fixed. It's almost fixed because the goddamn Cthulhu came through the goddamn thing when he turned it on. So it's like almost fixed.
Well, at the end, he really, really fixed it.
That was his episode.
No,
oh yeah. He did really, really fix it. He made Morty throw all up.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a cool little moment.
That was disgusting. He was making him throw up a lot. Yeah. And then they did the callback to it's Rick and Morty. It's Rick and Morty forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Did the callback to that. They kind of looked back into that little fourth wall breaking thing.
Yeah.
It was cool, man. You know, Rick and Morty is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't wait to talk about Archer too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
All my Archer fans.
Archer's all wrapped up. Can't wait to talk about that one. Yeah, we got plenty of shit to talk about.
Ooh, Atlanta. I haven't been watching Atlanta. You want to talk about Tyson? No.
Oh, I mean, do we not have?
It's so good, though. I'm just saying, it's so good. It's so good. We don't have enough to talk about. What we don't have is enough time. We don't have enough to talk about, but we don't have enough time to talk about everything.
Sure.
That's the issue.
But guys, we try to do this every once in a while. Thank you so much for listening to the Drunk Banthas podcast. If you want to get updates on new videos and episodes of the pod, you can subscribe and like and hit that notification bell. Check us out on Twitter, IG, TikTok, likewise, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all the internet things at the Drunk Banthas. Until next time, stay safe, my little. What happened to this episode? I forgot to write anything down. My little dinosaurs. We're back. And may the force be with you.